So I decided to text Steve. Steve is Heidi's husband. Like, he's a cocky little shit, like one of those pretty boys that thinks he owns the world. We all know them, don't we? And it was just really weird texting him. Like, it was really awkward. I felt really paranoid. Like, it was like I was texting all of them. Like, they were all telling me how shit I am. Like, it was like texting the whole world. The whole world was telling me how shit I am. You know, when I spoke to my therapist, Jake, about this, he said something that really got to me. He said that we all wear masks, right? And when we have trauma that happens to us when we're a kid, that's a mask that we put on that we can't take off. That's a mask that we put on, and that's the lens through which we see the world. And he said that, you know, sometimes when people say things to you and you've not resolved that, it feels like you're looking through a mirror, looking at the shards of other people's judgment. But I had to do something, right? Like, they were ignoring me. And even Bella, like my own wife, it's like maybe I did lose my temper. Maybe I did do something wrong. But maybe, just maybe, I had a point. But I had no choice. So I texted him. So I take it you don't want to talk about it then? About what happened?
Oh, for God's sake.
To be honest, I'm trying not to get involved. Until you've spoken to Dot, nothing will change.
Yeah, great. Glad you see both sides of the story.
Well, what's happened, I don't agree with the way you behave. What happened before was between you and them.
Oh, great, yeah. Well, I don't agree with you, right? By not listening to my side of the story, you're basically saying that you're right and I'm wrong. Do you know what that's called? Bias.
So I'm lying.
There's a difference between lying and not telling the truth. Don't you think your actions would have impacted on Raja?
Until you erupted, Raja was fine.
We checked that he was fine.
He wasn't crying or hurt.
Erupted is a bit strong, don't you think?
Raja was fine.
Oh.
Raja was fine. Right, we need to tell him.
Huh?
Pick up these. We're going to use them as masks. Put them on and join with me when we say to him, Raja was fine, because he was. You all saw. Nothing happened. He never touched him. So we'll tell him, Raja was fine. Everybody, Raja was fine. Raja was fine. He was fine. Raja was fine. We never touched him. Raja was fine.
Raja was not fine. But thanks for clarifying. See? Steve was being his usual arrogant self. But at the same time as that happened, my wife said something that I never ever thought she would say.
Why don't you go for a drive?
Why?
Fresh air will do you some good.
Yeah, but why should I go, Bella?
Okay, I'll leave then. You can chill here.
Yeah, but that's not what I mean.
I know, darling, but
But what?
she's my mother and they are my family, and I would really appreciate being able to see them too. They don't want you around after what happened. Look, I just want to see my mum.
So hold on. Let me get this right. Even though it's my
Our
house.
house.
Bella.
And yes, it is unfair, but I don't see them the way you do. Look, if you're not going to leave, at least let Raja see her.
She's complicit, Bella. Like, she egged Tiberius on.
But you were rude to my mother.
Oh my God, so that's okay, but me defending my son is not.
Darling, you've begun to get angry like you're doing now.
They attacked our son, Bella. He's 5 years old.
She said that she was just disappointed in his behaviour, and you know, her back is always playing up.
Her back. She's a fucking bully, Bella.
Well, she feels that she deserves more respect from you, no matter the
Respect.
circumstances.
Why? Because she's a matriarch. Like, respect is earned, not just given.
Not to them. Different generation, my love.
You will not get me to side with you against my wife and her mum. I'm trying quite hard to sit on the fence and not get involved.
It's a pretty one-sided fence.
Everybody in that room witnessed your anger and aggression.
The kids didn't understand that it wasn't directed at them.
4 months ago, an old man and an old woman berated my son for misbehaving, even though Savannah did exactly the same thing. How is that fair? Like, should I ignore that? Do you know, added to the years of racist attitudes and abuse, I'm just fucking sick of this.
I'm really not sure how this has become about race.
Oh, really? Said the white man with no lived experience of being in my shoes or knowing what it's like to live my life. Jesus. They don't understand difference. They don't get what it's like to be different. Why is it not okay to be different? Oh my God.
It is possible that they just don't like you.
It's a bit of a stretch just to call them all racists.
At least I stood up for something. Yeah? All you guys have done is made me feel unwelcome and unwanted and treated me like an outcast. Right? Why is it not okay to do the right thing? Like, why is it not okay to just follow the truth? To be truthful about what happened and admit it? Why won't he take my side?
This isn't about sides.
It's all about sides, right? It's all about the fact that I've always fallen on my sword. I always say I'm wrong when I'm wrong. I'm always the bigger fucking man. I am sick of that phrase. You know what this is, right? Abuse.
Abuse.
Yeah, abuse.
She just doesn't like you.
Yeah? Well, she could just fuck off, all right? And so can he. He's not even related to us. Just don't get it, Bella.
You're just not who she was expecting. You wait for one. She's always had an issue with that. And your job, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get why you now want to work for the DSS or whatever they're called. It's not a proper job in her eyes. I mean, even I don't quite know what you do.
She's a bitch.
Dad would have agreed with you if he was still here.
They took the wrong parent, Bella.
Dharam, that's my mum you're talking about.
I miss my mum, right? She would have been a proper grandmother. She would have taken Roger and held him, and she would have sung to him like she did to me. I don't understand why it's just not okay to be a fucking human being too.
You lost your temper in front of everybody.
If that had happened to Savannah, would you not have had the same reaction?
I really think you're starting to lose it. Come on, we need to tell him, everybody, get your masks up and tell him. I think you're starting to lose it. Come on.
I think he's starting to lose it.
I think you're starting to lose it. I think you're starting to lose it. I think you're starting to lose it. I think you're starting to lose it.
Don't you want to know why? Don't you want to know why?
No.
And they have the audacity to sing about grace. Fucking hypocrites. I don't know where to go, Bella. I don't know where to go and hide.
Out. Go be with yourself for a bit. Have a drink if you like, a film.
Can't believe you're asking me to do this. Like, No, do you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm going to stay in my home, right? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and take a shit, right? Because I'm not going to fucking walk on eggshells while some old biddy thinks that gaslighting is how you keep the house warm, all right? I can't believe you think I'm being unfair. You're asking me to hide in my own home, to be invisible, while you take our son to go and see your family. I'm not doing it.
Fair enough, darling. Just, you know, I want to see my family.
Great. Well, I'll be the bigger fucking man then. That's when I felt different, like really different. What about you? When did you last feel different? When did you feel like it was you against the rest of the world? When did you feel alone? When did you feel that you had no option but to just be there by yourself because there was no one around for you?